to South Philly?
It depends, man. How many streets over are you on for mine? No, I'm a solid like mile and a half out of it. I'm good.
All right, boys, we are live. What's going on? Listen, we've had a couple of tough results today. I'll be the first one to say, hand up, I got the Ukrainian game dead wrong. The Belgium game, I'm definitely still a little bit mad about. There's no consistency with the handball ruling. I don't know how you don't call that one in the box and then call the one on the Openda. Both of the times the player was pushed in the back to be pushed onto the ball, and one time it's not a handball and one time it is. So I just don't get the consistency there. I'm also kind of mad that I didn't see the VAR angle on whether or not Lukaku was behind that ball, because you show me two shitty camera angles taken from behind the ball. I don't trust you that he wasn't behind the ball when he headed that ball. And I need a straight down the line fucking camera angle of that, because I didn't get one, and I'm not convinced it was. But hey, we move on. We're in the gambling business. We're going to win. We're going to lose. If you guys have lost too much and you don't like our reads today, that's perfectly fine. We're still going to cover this last match because that's our jobs. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, don't chase losses. Don't think that France is a lock here. Though I am really confused how Arnautovic is in this Austria lineup. And you're getting Mbappe at a plus number, which again, you don't see very often, and you're not going to see a lot when he's at Madrid either. So this is one of your few opportunities to get Mbappe goals at a bettable price. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. But if you're down and you're feeling defeated, you got to remember that if you can't make picks confidently and can't make plays confidently going into this match, you're already beat. Like, you're mentally beat. So just hang it up for the afternoon. There's 3 more matches tomorrow. There's Copa America starting. Leg's got his French kid on. He's got the right fucking attitude. That's why we start our show with fuck yous, and then you get that shit off your chest. And bang, we're confident going into the next match.
Leg. No, Oaks, dude, you nailed it. I think keeping a level head is maybe the hardest part about doing this, right? Like,
yeah,
especially now on fucking social media, everybody's posting fucking winning tickets and this and that. And man, I know you two guys, consider your friends, good guys. Like, I feel like you have the same outlook that I do. I want everybody to win money. I don't want to lose money, and I don't want somebody else to lose money. It's just not about being right. It's not about being the best. We have fun doing this shit. We put a lot of work and time and effort into this, but sometimes shit doesn't go your way. It's inevitable. And you mentioned it, right? Ukraine, I don't think anybody had that game right. If anybody fucking had Romania, congratulations. Please let us know.
Not only let us know. Romania tickets still. I'm still waiting to do that.
Let us know, because what did we miss, right? Like, maybe there's something we didn't see. Maybe there's some angle that we weren't looking out for. So help us out. That's great. But the Belgium game, that's just, I mean, I would take every bet that we took 100 times over. And sometimes the result just doesn't go your way.
It does look like Lemire is playing wing. And he's done it before too for Atleti. So if you're,
what are you talking? No.
Different Lemire. Oh yeah, this is Byron slash.
You're thinking of Lamar. He's French. This is Conrad Limer. He plays like
Limer. Sorry. Yeah. Similar spelled names. My bad. Yes, this is the former RB Leipzig guy who's on Byron now.
Oh, you're putting on your kit? All right, let's get it. Also, if Fernandez wants to send me that Romania ticket that he won, I'll send him the shirt of my choosing.
He does have Romania and draw in a parlay, but it also has Austria and draw and Sabitzer to score assist here, which I don't hate, because I do think Sabitzer is a good look. You guys know I love betting him on Dortmund. And I think that, this is another guy who's going to be in charge of a lot of set pieces. He's a nasty set piece taker. He likes jacking for chicks from outside the box, and loose balls tend to find him.
You got what? You got the weird mark in the middle of your chest? Is that the vapor you're talking about? You got some Vicks?
But yeah, Look, I like Mbappe here. I like him for 2 shots on target. I could see him assisting here. I can see him scoring a goal. I like France. I have France money line in a parlay, but with the way the first 2 games have going, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm probably gonna hedge that. I have a 50% or I have a 30% odds boost on FanDuel. That's max is lower than what it cost me to hedge that ticket. So instead of rolling the dice for 2.5 units, I'm probably going to hedge out and take the 1.2 unit guaranteed return because I got smoked the first 2 matches. And it doesn't bother me saying that. You know, I manage my bankroll. I have the ability to play a lot of longer odds stuff. You guys always hear me and Leg talking about stuff that's plus 100 or better. That shouldn't hit 53% of the time. Like, you're supposed to have a 47.5 winning percentage on those, and to you know, you're doing slightly less than breaking even there because of juice by the house. That's big. That's handle. Like, so if you can hit anywhere close, like at 50% on plus 100 bets, you're making money. You're taking money away from the sports book. So that's really the goal here, is just win long term for the tournament. It's not a game to game basis all the time. Go ahead, Nick. Yeah,
no. I was just going to echo what you're saying, man. Listen, I was on France yesterday, -1. Obviously before the disaster that today came in, I tend to lock in my bets a day or 2 early. If I find a line that I like, that I'm comfortable with, that's my style of betting, right? I will take the gamble on who's going to start, what the formation's going to be, if I win or lose the 2 or 3 fucking bets before it. So I did like France. The money line moved a lot. So -1, it's still even money. I still have to like it. All right. Let's go back way back.
With a push for a 1-goal win. I think that's perfectly good. I think France wins here 2-1.
So I'm going way back, 2 days ago to when Germany put up 5 goals and Spain put up 3 goals. Like, that's the performance I expect from France. I don't really care who's in front of them. Austria is a good team, a solid team, but the tournament doesn't get any easier, right? Like, you have to beat these teams. So France is fully expected to win. I think they should win. I'm looking at this lineup. I like that Thuram is getting a start. He's being rewarded with what was a really good club year for him at Inter Milan. He's a guy, man, to score or assist. I think he's really, really strong with the ball. And I'm with you 1,000%, Oaks. I'm actually with you. I'm riding on that tournament future for Mbappe goals. What is it, 4.5 for the tournament? I'm on that. So would love for him to get 1 or 2 in this game, start us off right.
Yeah, and I'll let Leg go since we haven't heard too much from him. But like, it's a target-rich environment here on France. A lot of these guys are going to have really long numbers to do a lot of stuff, and we'll get into it. I have a feeling Leg's going to talk about one of our favorite players from AC Milan here.
Yeah, so I'm listening to you guys like talk about the actual game and shit, and then I'm just looking at my page. It just has a shit ton of player props. So
no way.
I would say 80% of them are shots and shots on target. But besides those, I was looking at the corner line. It's floating exactly at 8 at like -105. I don't really hate that number, knowing how much we're going to see France attacking from the wings. You look at just all this pace, you're still going to have Griezmann probably pulling the strings. I'm looking at this 4-3-3 and realizing that Griezmann's just going to sit right underneath Mbappe and Thuram as they're kind of interchanging. You know, all of those guys can play on either side. Dembele doesn't even know which foot he's supposed to be using when he answers in interviews. So I like Dembele a lot. On the assists, though, I don't trust him when he's shooting. I do think he gets us a shot on target, but I trust him way more to cross it into either Thuram or Mbappe more than I trust him to score. My exact script is Mbappe goal, Griezmann to score assist, Dembele assist. So I'm gonna wait for a penalty kick, and that's how Griezmann's gonna get me mine, and then Mbappe score one off of a Dembele pass across because Austria's back line has absolutely no pace to keep up with those two. So it's going to be a fun one for me for France. I'm going to try not to sound super confident as I was in the past matches, but also
be confident. It's France. Like, you need to have confidence to bet.
This guy just went over to Madrid. This is kind of his like holy shit, I am no longer shackled from to PSG and the Qatar-powered state team. I get to go play free football and compete at the highest level, which was always my dream. And, he's also talked about getting that Euro. He has 0 Euro goals, guys. I got Mbappe at plus 115. And I don't know why you would put a plus sign next to this man's name. He's, good luck against Mbappe. Maybe we get another Lukaku stinker where VAR takes away 2 goals, and I just kind of laugh about it to myself as Trossard's sitting on the bench. But Mbappe with the armband, I think that's scary.
I do too. Another guy I want to talk about is Theo Hernandez. We know he loves to jack from chicks from outside the box. We know he's just going to be absolutely bombing down that left-hand side. Kind of a garbage left back, to be honest, defensively. But what he brings to the offense is unreal. He can assist. He'll take shots. He'll shoot. He'll put it on target. The other guy on the left that I know is kind of Tom's Morata is Rabiot, but Rabiot is going to find a way to put a header on target here, or he's going to find a way to get shots off, because that's just what Rabiot does. And he does it for Juventus all the time here, playing midfield on the left. He's a dangerous guy. He's big as fuck too. So he's a massive target in the box. We all know.
Is anyone else shocked that Conte made this starting 11? Like, you got Tchouaméni and Camavinga on the bench, but you're like, and Conte.
You don't have to put all your cards out there game one, maybe, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but their solution to that was, hey, let's throw in Rabiot and Conte as we just wait and have Camavinga and Tchouaméni, who just are coming off a UCL title, on the bench.
I also think that people are going to start to remember that, when you put a competent back line in front of Mike Mignon, he's a fucking stud, dude. When he's not stuck at United with everybody just trying to put all of the backline mistakes on his inability to mind the net, I think that's fucking horse shit. Everybody's going to remember that Mike Mignon is a fucking stud this game.
Man, you talked about Theo. Part of me really wants to sprinkle a little on him to get a card. He's plus 400.
That's a good look. If he goes back to the pink hair too, pink hair Theo loved picking up bookings.
But dude, it's all about.
It's also a pain in the ass too. Limer's going to be instigating the fuck out of Theo the entire time if he really plays that far up the field.
That's what I was going to say. He's one turnover, he's going to have to come around and get somebody from behind. I don't know.
Yeah, and even if it's like a high turnover, Posh can definitely play back there at right back. So, look, I definitely don't hate Theo for a card here. I don't hate Saliba either, because he's going to have to cover a lot of what Theo does poor defensively. Because he brings a lot. He brings a ton to the offense. He's just poor defensively. And Saliba's a really good center back. I know a bunch of Arsenal fans are probably going to come in here and try and tell me he's way better than he actually is, but he's good. But he is going to have to cover a lot of what Theo Hernandez leaves open here.
The rest of my stuff is wild shot attempts. If you are a real Arsenal fan, just know that Saliba to attempt a shot is plus 170. Griezmann's probably going to be sending those corners into him. He's one of the massive targets. Upamecano also has a plus sign next to his shot name. Koundé has a plus sign next to his shot name. Grealish, one of the guys. I don't necessarily think he's going to be playing Cam for Austria, but he is one of the guys that I think would attempt a shot. That's also plus money. If he does play up that high, even better for me, because it's weird seeing.
It's like the who's who of mid-table Bundesliga, huh? For this Austria lineup.
Say, oh man, their striker who had a whole 3 or 8 goals for Freiburg. Oh man, really got to be worried about that one.
Yeah,
I kind of rate Baumgartner here too. Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
No, I wasn't trying to cut you off. I'm just more so, even if you're trying to look into today's performances and you're scared, I'm looking at this Austria side and there's going to be quality. They're going to be organized, but who's scoring the goals? I don't know. France, just that back line looks strong. You said it. Magnan is a beast. And I think France is just going to have way too much of the ball.
Mbappe and Griezmann, one shot on target each, boost on Fanatics. I think so. Just let me know what that number is, because I do think that's probably a good boost. I'm not going to be able to shop it in time and tell you whether or not it's plus EV. That's something you'll have to do on your own. But yeah, I mean, that feels pretty good. Griezmann he's still on PKs, right? Or have they given that completely over to Mbappe?
No, that's still Griezmann.
Yeah,
Unless Mbappe pulls armband on him and he's like, well, I'm the captain now. So.
Right.
That
plus 115. Yeah, I mean, again, if it's boosted, I'm assuming it's boosted to a plus EV amount. Go ahead and take it. There's a reason boosts are capped. It's because they're enticing you to bet an amount they find tolerable for your risk. I don't believe in boost curses or anything like that. There's a reason they offer them. It's to keep you betting all day long. And again, it's one of those things that you have to have your own self-discipline to know when it's time to stop betting.
I'm just staring at this midfield, just knowing that it could have been Tchouaméni and Camavinga with Griezmann, and it's kind of infuriating to look at.
Yeah, I definitely kind of agree with you here. If they need defense, I like if for some reason France needs defense, I really think Theo comes off and they put Camavinga back there at left back.
Really?
I don't know.
I wouldn't put it back.
I was gonna say we've never lost a game with him playing left back. I think people know that.
Well, we've never lost a game when Tchouaméni started, also. So that's where it also comes in, where it's like, okay. You had the formula. We gave it to you. Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
minus 125 to plus 115 is good.
Also
guys, I might try to go 0 for 3 today with first half goals. What do you think? France first half goal minus 140.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll lay a little juice.
Halves again. I like goal in both halves again. What do you want me to do here? Like, again, it's only missed on fucking 3 games now out of 9. So I'm probably going to go back to that.
If Arnautovic was starting for Austria, then I would fade the fuck out of you.
That said, I do think Arnautovic comes on as a sub here at probably about the 65th, 70th minute.
Little shot on target.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in a state with Bet365 and you can bet live shots on target, that's a premium market right there that I definitely don't get. But let me just pull up a couple of numbers here. And because I want to see what Theo Hernandez for a shot on target is.
Theo Hernandez for just a shot. I have him
plus
on my
140.
list. I have minus 140 for just a shot attempt.
Oh, sorry. Shot on targets plus 140.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I like the just a shot attempt.
Yeah, I used it in one of my parlays.
Love it. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys got any other questions, feel free to drop them. But yeah, I think it's all France here. But I've been wrong twice already today. I think I got robbed a little bit on Belgium, but I was dead wrong on Ukraine, and I'll own that. But I think Conte and Koundé are the only 2 names in this France lineup that I'm not like being like, they're probably going to shoot, and they probably put one on target. Because Upamecano and Saliba are big targets for set pieces. So is Rabiot. And Upamecano loves jacking for chicks for loose balls outside the box. We see him do it all the time at Bayern. And then lastly, Sabitzer. Like, I really like Sabitzer. I bet him all the time with Dortmund. Yeah, I mean, depending on how many sports books you have available in your state. Leg lives in PA, so he's got like 8. I live in Michigan, so I have 12. And Nick lives in Florida, so he has 1. So again, it's a competitive market, and you're going to get better numbers in a more competitive market. So, and if you're limited to offshores, their shots and shots on target numbers are going to suck, but they have benefits of a lot of other things that, U.S. sportsbooks don't. Like, they void player props that aren't in the starting 11. Ours don't on most books. So betting early is tough. That's on Bet365. Yeah, I mean, Bet365 is an international book. They have very sharp lines. They sometimes have soft ones that you're like, oh, that's
minus 150.
Really good for, what'd you say, DraftKings, minus 150?
FanDuel.
Yeah. So, again, Bet365, international book. They're going to have a higher handle on soccer than all of our domestic books.
Also, Magnan, if you believe in Austria to get at least 3 shots, Magnan 3 saves is plus 140.
I don't hate that. My hesitation there is Austria might not get. They'll probably have 3 shots. I don't think they're all going on target though, because this back line's too good. They'll cut out about.
Also, look at this back line and tell me who is in a hack.
That's true. Every single person on this back line is a hack.
I got Sabitzer jacking for ticks all night.
Yeah.
And if they have anyone tall on their team, that's who I'm picking for a shot. Also, like if it's Wober, so be it. I'm
gonna guess the average height of this team is like 6'3".
Right?
At least, yeah, probably.
I know Teo is pretty small.
Oh, you're talking about France? I was looking at.
I was talking about Austria. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Austria, yeah, they're all monsters.
Yeah, literally across the back line, first one to check is already 6'3", 6'2". The left back's only 5'6".
Okay.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What up, below average?
Where is he?
Oh, and then the rest of them are 6'2", 6'2", 6'3". But
yeah, because I know it's
the average of that average. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. Appreciate you guys coming on. As always, we'll be back tomorrow. At least I will be at whatever these guys' schedule is like. I'm going to try and do these as often as possible. I'll tweet out a schedule for the rest of the week moving forward. I am doing a baseball live show tomorrow too with my boy Josh at 4 p.m. So yeah, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, join the Discord, follow 2FootTalk, follow Nick, follow the Kicks and Picks pod. Go ahead, shoot off, William.
I'm out the next 3 days.
All right, that I might be out Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta figure my stuff out. Yeah, I mean, I do. The one thing you gotta remember though is every single person here on France is capable of shooting and shooting well. So it's there's only one ball NBA situation here. That said, Mbappe is the guy. He's got the armband. I wouldn't blame them for trying to force feed him, but I don't think guys are going to be passing up open shot opportunities just to feed Mbappe. It's not that kind of team. There's too much talent all around the pitch. So if this formation changes and you see Mbappe playing as a true striker and you see some movement here, that's something to keep an eye on. But yeah, I don't hate taking him 2 shots in the first half at plus 240. But I mean, I could also be talked into that for Thuram, Dembele, and Griezmann as well. So it's a volume thing. You got to kind of think where the ball's going to be played. And I do like it if it's coming up the right-hand side, attacking that small right back, then I think Griezmann and Dembele have much better field vision and are going to be passing and putting in crosses because they have better delivery than the left-hand side, which is Rabiot and Thurman.
Agreed.
Oh, so appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Best of luck on your bets. I'm going to do a hedge on my France ticket just because I got waxed early, and I got no problem admitting that. So I'm going to secure some profit, and I'm going to take a couple of bets. I'm probably going to dabble in this Mbappe first half market. I'm probably going to play this boost because I do like it from Cup of Joe. And then, I like Theo Hernandez. I'm probably going to dabble on him as well. Rabiot, all the guys I mentioned. So best of luck. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.